Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
What's up, short shifters? Jeffrey J. Hulavecchio. I'm taking the first episode this week. Toph has no idea what I'm about to ask him. It's actually something that I was talking about in the gym today. I had one of my former college players come in. He just finished his senior year, and he's one of the best guys. All the boys love this guy. Such a good dude, such a hard worker, absolutely yacked. He's moving on from hockey after his college career, and he's going to become a pilot. Moving down to Arizona. He did pilot stuff at school. He was taking pilot license in the summers, all this stuff. So he's going to pilot school, or whatever they call that, in a month or so. So he came in the gym to work out with the college guys and still dummy them all because he's a Monzy. Rich, what up? I'm sure you don't listen to the show, but absolutely great guy, Logan Ritchie. And I was giving him some advice for his post-hockey life, and it got me talking about things that I've seen from guys who, when the game ends, whether that's after juniors, after college, after pro, probably even players after high school or AAA, that really dedicated a lot of time, energy, and effort to the game. Things that I've noticed that guys really struggle with. So, but what it got me thinking about is all things I miss about the game. So I wanted to ask you, Toph, what are some things, playing specifically, things that you look back and you really miss?
So we're not talking about like the typical answer that everybody would say. It'd be like, I miss the boys, right?
Anything,
I miss the camaraderie. Bro. Oh, anything. I thought you were talking more hockey specific, but
no, just anything you miss about being a hockey player.
Yeah. So, I mean, the first one is like just the boys. Like, like being in the locker room and going through the awesome times, going through the tough times and getting through those. So you have some more awesome times, hanging out away from the rink, like doing stupid stuff together, doing fun stuff together, going through hard times together. Like when you go through that with people, just forms connections and bonds. What are you laughing at? Just thinking about some of the dumb stuff.
You said some of the dumb stuff, and I just thought about something so dumb I did with Andy Meyer and Muncie back in the day, and I started laughing to myself. I don't know why that popped in my head, but I'm going to text him after this episode.
I love it. So I think what most hockey players would say is like, you just miss the camaraderie of the room. That's where a lot of people suffer with depression after they get done with high level sports, is they don't have that camaraderie anymore, and it really affects people. Right. So like, I think I would say that number one, and honestly, like, and I think about this now because I don't have it, is just the compete and the battle. Like when you talk about outside of like the people, just, I miss competing physically hard. There's the puck. Me and you are staring face to face. Who's going to come out of the corner with it? Like, I loved those drills in practice. I loved winning battles and games. And for me, as a small player, I prided myself on that saying of, it's not the size of the fight in the dog. No, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. So I always, really put a lot of effort into the compete part, because of my lack of physical stature. And so like, yeah, dude, like I think if there was one hockey thing that I miss the most, it's just the battle, dude. Just the battle.
I love that. For sure. Competing every day, competing.
Practice. Like, 100%.
Yeah. Like I definitely really, really miss that. Like there's no doubt in my mind. After wins, the locker room after wins, everybody's everything's great. Everybody, just like,
especially after a Saturday night, there's like a day off on Sunday. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bus trips, even though I absolutely freaking hated them. Like, it's just you guys in this little freaking moving spaceship that nothing else matters inside of it. You're just like with the boys. Obviously the guys scoring goals, dude, I missed the feel. There's no feeling in the world like scoring a goal, at least for me. Like I was just like, I don't care if it went off my skate, off my butt, tipped it, shot it, breakaway, sniz, don't care. If it went in and I scored, like just that feeling, because, I had a couple injuries where I had 2 injuries where they were like, the concussion, obviously. And then when I tore my groin off the bone in juniors, and the doctors, like, because it's so stupid, they were cheap and they wouldn't get an MRI. And I didn't know that back then. And I went to like 4 different doctors. None of them could tell me what was going on. Finally get an MRI. They know instantly. But because I went through that process of all these doctors and none of them being, I don't know what's going on. It's like, am I ever going to play again? From then on, when I came back from that and I scored a goal, like I was just like, I sellied so hard. I remember Hastings made fun of me and he was like, that's a guy who hasn't scored in a long time. He said that in front of the boys, but it was true. And from that moment on, and there was a preseason game where I went nuts where I scored it.
Oh, yeah.
Against Tri-City. I still remember it. And, but that from then on, that's what started me like celebrating so hard, because I was like, dude, he's right. I had it taken away from me. I didn't know if I was ever going to score again. So I definitely really miss scoring goals too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm almost the opposite, where like I miss showing poise on a play and then like finding a guy backdoor or finding a guy through a seam.
Yeah.
Like that, because I was always a pass first guy.
Yeah.
And so like, how it goes. Like, everybody's thinking you're doing one thing and then boom, you find a seam, or it's a one touch through a seam, or, you get the goalie to bite on something and you throw it back door and the guy just has to tap it in.
Yeah.
Like that for me, when you talk about hockey specific, that gets my juices flowing.
That's the best. That's just so sick.
Poise, man. That's what, like, no, I shouldn't say nobody, but like, we live in this world of fast. And there is a huge place for fast in hockey. However, and I'll talk about it with a college recruiter's hat on, like if you find a player that can hold on to it for an extra half a second to find an open guy, dude, that people, scouts salivate over those kinds of people, because it's such a unique talent and skill to be able to slow the game down, in this world of fast. And so like, you look at guys like Kucherov, like how incredible is he? You look at a guy like Adam Fox, dude. He's got no pulse on the ice. And it's so funny because Rass, who I coached with in Michigan, he had Fox at Harvard. And so hearing him tell some stories about Fox in practice, just the no pulse, Yeah. It's like such a blessing. It could get coaches sometimes a little bit heated at times, but like,
why is that good?
It's 100% why is that good.
How about pranks? I miss pranking guys.
Shoe
like
checks?
Not like the stoop, like putting a little tiny cup of water under their helmet, so when they pull their helmet off, they get a little bit wet. Like no harm whatsoever, but looking at them and being like,
and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, it's like, look at that idiot, like putting like the something on the back of their helmet. They're flying around the whole practice. They got something stupid on their helmet. You can't do that in the real world. I miss that stuff.
There was a couple where I saw where somebody actually like taped something like a cup to the top of somebody's helmet, and then they'd be like skating around and have no idea that thing is on the top of their helmet, and like everybody's looking at them like, like
unbelievable. Like the shaving cream in between the towels or the baby powder.
Yep.
They rip the towel to dry themselves off and then they got to go shower again. Like all those stupid things. I miss those. I'm very lucky. I tell all my guys this. I'm lucky because I get to do that in my gym. But like, the real world, you can't do that stuff. Man. Anything
even
else
the stuff that this, like some of the people do like the NHL or like in pro, like they'll cut the pockets out of somebody's pants.
Oh, so good.
Or like just take somebody's shoelaces out of their shoes and hide them. And so like, little stuff like that. I was pretty good at the shoe check. My size helped me in that factor. I can get underneath the tables. For those who don't know what a shoe check is, it's awesome. So you basically
junior rite of passage.
Yeah. You take ranch dressing or ketchup or barbecue sauce or some kind of sauce. You go underneath the table, you put it on somebody's shoe, you go back into your seat, and then all of a sudden everybody taps their glass, tap, 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 and then everybody's looking around like, oh no,
Who got it? Who got it?
Who got it? Who got it? Then somebody's like, ah. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh, I miss that stuff too, dude. So much I missed about hockey. Good question, Vechs. That's one of your best.
Hey, thank you. When we do our next hockey think tank coaching seminar, let's start shoe checking guys that are attending. You're up there talking, everybody's excited to be there. I'm putting ketchup, ruining everybody's shoes. That would be gold.
Oh, I love it.
Share
All
the
right,
show.
time's up. Share the show. That would be so funny.
That would be gold.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.